How well do you understand the different reasons why customers use your business? And how do you know where to invest more time and energy to improve loyalty and connect with more people? Today we're going to talk about a tool that helps with all that. Hey, I'm Clay from Map and Fire, and today we're going to talk about a simple but very powerful tool that you can use for your business to create stronger engagements with your customers, to differentiate yourself from the competition, and to help create a unique position for your brand. The tool is called the Elements of Value, and it was developed by the consulting firm Bain & Company. They studied dozens of companies and interviewed thousands of consumers to come up with these 30 individual elements that represent what consumers care about when they're engaging with a particular product or service. You can read a little bit more about it on the Map and Fire website, but before we jump into that, I want to show you one other thing that will provide a little more context for why this is valuable for your business. This is Maslow's hierarchy of needs. If you're not familiar with this, it's a model for helping to understand what motivates us as human beings. So at the bottom of this, we have the most basic elements that we need as humans, like food and shelter and sleep. And as we satisfy those things, we move up the pyramid and we get into things like safety and connections with other people and feelings of accomplishment. And as we satisfy those, then we get to the top where we have self-actualization. And this is where we fulfill the image that we have of ourselves and we can engage in creative work. So with the elements of value, we mirror this same structure, but from a business point of view. So at the bottom, again, we have very functional elements like saving time and simplifying tasks and reducing cost. And then in the middle tier, we have emotional elements like thinking about your wellness or reducing anxiety. And then at the top tier, we have aspirational elements. And this can be things like feeling a sense of belonging or self-actualization, or even at the very top, self-transcendence, where we start to think about the impact of the things we do on the rest of the world, outside of ourselves. When we see these two things together, then we start to understand the relationship between what motivates us fundamentally as people and what you provide as a business. As people, we're trying to move higher up this pyramid, so we seek out products and services that can help us along in that journey. And this is part of what Bain found in developing this model, is that the more elements you can satisfy at a high level, the more attractive your business becomes to customers and the more loyal they become to your brand. And this makes intuitive sense, right? Because if you're helping to satisfy these fundamental things that people need as human beings, it only makes sense that they'll want to keep coming back to you for more of that. And that's the real power in all of this. It's helping you identify which elements you're going to be focused on, but also which elements customers think about when they engage with you. When you start to understand all of this, then you can figure out, which combination of elements will help you create a unique brand. And how does investing in certain elements affect your position in the landscape? Which elements are you really strong in that you should double down on? And which elements are your competitors really strong in, where maybe you should invest less because there's really no competitive edge to be gained? All of these decisions can impact your brand, your marketing, your messaging, and ultimately your product or service. So it's really important to understand which elements of value you're focused on and use that to your advantage. So that's it for this video on the elements of value. If you found this helpful, please like the video, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. If you want some more resources for your business, you can go to mapandfire.com. We've got articles and free worksheets and all kinds of other stuff. So check it out, and I will see you next time.